I'm your host, Ben Herrera, and this is the Ben Herrera Show.
Ice, ice, ice.
Ooh, ghost. Tonight's our paranormal show because it's Friday, and that's what we do on our Friday shows. Thank you for joining. So tonight, we're gonna talk about a couple stories that I looked up that were kind of creepy, actually.
Yeah, but true stories.
True,
Too, I bet.
yeah, that was the other thing. They were true stories from people that posted their creepy situations. And it was a couple. There was one in Houston that I was reading. Let's see where's that page at? Where'd that page go? Oh, here it is. So hold on, let me put it over here so I can not be. So my face isn't so white. So my face isn't so white. All right. So there's a story that I read from this mom that purchased the Elisa or Lessa or what
Uh,
from the movie Frozen.
Elsa.
Is it Elsa? Oh, Elsa.
Elsa.
It is Elsa. Anyway, so she purchased the doll as at a store, and they noticed about a couple weeks later that the doll
Yeah.
at times was singing the song by itself because obviously there's a button that you would push to have it sing. And they said they noticed a while after they had it that for some reason the doll was singing in Spanish as well. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck? And so, and they said that there was no buttons or anything to be able to switch it from Spanish to English. And I thought that was pretty creepy. And
What's creepy is finish the rest of the story. That's creepy too.
yeah, so what happened was the family tried to get rid of it. And so they tried to throw it in the trash, and the next morning or the day later, a couple of days later or whatever, it ended up in a drawer thing that they had in their house. And she asked the kids, hey, did you guys bring this back? They said no. Well, she believed them because it was all the way in the bottom of the trash. And so she said they finally did it again. They threw it in the trash. They went on a vacation, came back, and it was in their backyard. Even though nobody was home to, retrieve it from the trash and put it in the backyard. Again, it was the Elsa doll from the movie Frozen. And it would play the song in English and in Spanish. But you would have to push a button in order for it to do that. But she said there was no way that it would go in Spanish because there was no button for it to be in Spanish, to even translate it. And so, towards the end of the story, she said that they ended up sending the doll to a friend of theirs in Minnesota. And for so far as of 2021, because this was back in 2015, 2016 timeframe, that so far the doll hasn't returned. So hopefully their nasty situation with that doll is gone and they don't have to worry about it ever again. Another story that I was reading was there was where'd it go? Okay, here it is. It's called the Axe Murder House, which is in Iowa, Villisca, Idaho, or Iowa. It's about a house that's obviously now a museum because of a gruesome murder that happened back in 1912, where 6 children and 2 adults were murdered by an axe. And people go flock to that place, and they just anybody that's like a paranormal investigator or is in that type of thing is very into stuff like that. So what they do is they go and investigate it, and they spend the night. It's like $400 a night. And so this one guy,
That's if you make it through the night.
I mean, if I spent $400 on a room, I'm spending the night. But
I mean,
it's like you spend the night somewhere, you realize, it's obviously a haunted. And well, this one guy was spending the night, and he woke up with scratches all over him. And it was the same time frame when the first murder happened in 1912, which is about 12:50 something in the morning.
mm-hmm.
So he went and got, the ambulance showed up and everything. And so the house obviously remains, it's still something that people go to. Now, if you was to encounter something like that, would you spend the night at a haunted house?
No.
I mean, I kind of would, but
I would be like, babe, you go ahead, and when you get back, tell me all about it.
exactly. No, I would actually. The house obviously remains. Sorry, I gotta get my. Thanks, Jacob and Sarah, for watching tonight. Appreciate it. So definitely, would you spend the night in a haunted house? Knowing that you would have a chance to catch something, on video or sound, something. I would.
I would just go to Alaska and try to see UFOs.
Yeah, because we do watch that show. Alaska, what was it called? UFOs or something like that?
Yeah, UFOs and aliens.
What up, Stephanie?
and all that
Thanks for
stuff.
joining tonight. Thanks for tuning in. What?
I think aliens in Alaska.
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 She said Alaska. And she says dolls. So definitely that's something to think about because you're in this house that something horrible happened, obviously. And that energy is stuck in that place. And you are in a position where you might encounter something, you might not. But other than that, I mean, I think I would spend the night in a haunted house.
Yeah, I believe you would.
Stephanie, you remember that house you guys lived in Hamilton? Was haunted. Do you remember any encounters that you guys had there?
Is that Camden's mom, Stephanie?
No, babe.
Oh,
Wrong person.
well, okay.
That's Sophia's mom.
Oh, that's right.
Stephanie Camden's mom is Shaughnessy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not go there. Anyway, oh yes, so she does remember some stuff that happened at that house in Hamilton. I wish I could have went and done an investigation there. I never got a chance to, but it's almost like I don't know. I just never got a chance to. I've always because how long did you guys live there? I always wondered that too because oh, that would have been cool.
What?
They lived a year and ran away. She said they had ghost hunters come and speak to the ghost.
Wow.
That would have been creepy. And did they catch anything? Did they say anything got caught?
Yeah.
Because I know you sent me pictures of things that were in the house, like shadows and stuff like that. But I never actually had it. Well, besides the house in Kentucky, but
I was gonna ask you, is that which Stephanie?
babe, there's only one Stephanie.
That's Pat's daughter.
Who's Pat?
Your friend Pat.
No, not that Stephanie.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Stephanie Glidewell. That was Matt's ex. Do we really have to go in that
okay.
direction?
No.
Why are you trying to figure that out, anyways?
No, that way I have an idea who we're talking to. If I
It doesn't matter. She's our guest. It doesn't matter what Stephanie it is.
Right on. Okay.
Let's only get certain Stephanies that we know. Let's see. She said they have a recording of the conversation. Oh, that would have been awesome to catch. See, and that's that would have been freaking awesome.
Oh,
See,
goodness.
and
That's your thing, babe.
Yeah, I would have definitely went there for sure. I punched myself in the face for that, for not going to that house. That would have been cool. That would have been freaking awesome. So there's another story that I was reading. Let me see if I can find it again. Okay, right here. So there was a family in Auburn, Pennsylvania, that was apparently saying that they decided to insulate their home in Auburn in 2015 when they discovered that it had already been insulated with dead animals and in their walls. Now, how creepy would that have been? Oh, hi, Mom. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Mom. Now, which mom? I'm just kidding.
Your mom doesn't watch,
I know.
but that's because your mom doesn't care about us.
No, my mom doesn't have Facebook. My dad has Facebook.
I know, I'm just kidding. But no, they had a lot. They discovered a lot of dead animals in their wall. How disgusting that would have been. I'm sure at the time they were probably all bones, because who knows how long
Like
ago it was.
fossil. Was it like fossilized?
No, babe, not that long. So I guess it was shown that people that back in the day they used to like I was talking about like powwow, like it was like a Native American thing, I guess.
Yeah.
And it said many of the spells deal with the care of livestock, finding water, or the treatment of minor ailments, reflecting the conditions and concerns of early American settlers. But
Having to do with the
yeah, something like that. And it says, but powwow also has written tradition of darker spells and even. Oh, it was a magic thing. The expert attributed to riding animals on their walls. Yeah, that would have been creepy. Actually, that would have been gross.
like a
What up,
spell.
Sophia? Thanks for watching the show. No, this is the only Sophia that we know.
Right. It's our niece.
Yes, with baby Quinnies.
My baby.
Um,
Happy early birthday, Queenie.
don't do that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But so yeah, definitely. Like I said, till this day, I always wanted to investigate the Capone house. That would have been cool.
Capone house.
Queenies, Quinn's watching.
Oh, hey.
Tell Queenies we said hello. His
Hey,
precious
baby
little
doll.
Queenies. But yeah, there's a. Oh, that was the other thing, but because they had this thing on, I think it was Netflix, about this girl named Elisa Lamb, who vanished after staying at a hotel in Los Angeles,
Yeah.
and they ended up finding her in a water treatment thing for like a tank thing. So she drowned inside of it, but it was on top of the building.
What?
Yeah.
How did she get in it?
That's the whole, nobody knows. I mean, to me, to be honest, I'm like,
She could have been abducted and dropped off in it.
or she was probably a ghost and ended up. That's how she died years ago. Because there's actually footage of her acting weird, like trying to get in an elevator, and she kept like peeking out and everything and looking at like as if something was following her,
Yeah.
and it was almost like what is she looking at? And that's the thing too, is it never showed out in the hallway.
What she was looking at.
Yeah, what she was staring at or what was following her. Maybe it was so only she could see it.
Well, I'm saying if she was inside a water tank, how'd she get in it? Like, is there a door?
I don't even think they even solved that one yet.
Are there doors
Obviously,
on it? Is there like a door on the water tank?
No. The only way you can get into the water tank was the thing on top of it that opened up like that.
Oh.
But I think there was a little ladder that went on the side of it that went up, like, so she but that's the thing is, and the weird other thing was she was naked.
What?
Yeah. But in the elevator video, she had clothes on. But her clothes were inside, I think.
Inside the water tank?
I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think she either stripped naked inside when she was in the water tank and then drowned because she couldn't get out. Oh, hold on. I was going to jump on and say some of the things that happened over in Hamilton. My closet light would be turned on every night, even when I would make sure I turned it off. Once I heard someone crying my name outside my door and thought it was Shani, but she ended up being downstairs in a whole different room. We would hear things rolling around in the attic. I had sleep paralysis all the time there. Oh, yeah, I've had. See, and that crying one that would have scared the shit out of me. I mean, I remember. I think it was my ex's house where Brooke and them used to live.
Yeah.
They actually heard a girl crying outside their door, and when they looked outside, nobody was there.
Oh my gosh. La Llorona.
Could be. What up, Matt? Thanks for joining tonight.
What?
Yeah, I bet you that was creepy. Sophia, tell them about
Sure
what happened
it's
to you
not-
in
not
Hamilton.
him.
I see a ghost right now. Oh, yeah.
Whatever. Whatever, bro.
Tracy's a goose. She's a ghoul. Oh, that's Tracy.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, I know I'm pale, okay?
You know what? I do actually do that all the time. I always go, oh, dang, I thought you were a freaking ghost. Don't do that. When she walks past or something. But I wish we could go to that house and do an investigation. Mm-hmm. It's obviously still there. And I think the last time we passed it, I think somebody was living there.
What town was it in?
We said Hamilton.
Okay.
Like 3 times.
Okay. I'm just.
What up, Malik? What up? Still fighting these energies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's oh, yeah. Yeah, Matt, I literally like almost thought to say that, similar to that, because you're always the one that's skeptic, and you're like the one that you'll believe it when you see it. If something really happens to you. But here's the question that I had earlier. If you had an opportunity to spend the night in a haunted house, you know, just to see if you could catch anything, would you do it? I know I would. Would you?
Probably not.
Chicken.
I'd be like, babe, you go ahead, and when you get back, tell me all about it.
Yeah, if they paid me, like Matt said.
Oh, okay.
He would probably do that. I would do it for free. Yeah, I'm not even lying. I would. Why is that one light on over there? Just kidding.
But we can have everyone come to our garage. Check that out.
It's probably gone by now.
Probably.
Because I don't get any heebie-jeebies. I hate when people say.
Anymore.
I hate when people use that. Oh my God, I got the heebie-jeebies. Shut up. I don't know. Stephanie says nope and take her shopping. Wait, what do you mean take her shopping? Do what? It messed up on my phone. Whatever, man. You got scared when Dad made the growling noise in the bottom of the stairs. Oh, spend the night in a haunted house. I got well, dude. We were like what, 4 years old? I think.
Oh, dang.
When my dad would always scare us. I remember my dad sneaking up the stairs because at the top of our stairs was the attic door. Like you would walk upstairs and the wall had the attic door on it, and he would like slowly like open it up, like, and then go whoa, scare the crap out of us.
Dang, yeah.
And then that's when I thought, I bet you there was somebody in there. What up, Mario? We should get a collection together for Matt to stay at Felt Mansion. Yeah, that would be freaking awesome. I would do it.
Yeah.
I would stay at Felt Mansion.
That'd be cool. That's up the road from us.
Oh, take her shopping too. But
Who's shopping?
I guess you or Stephanie. Oh, Quinny's. Just kidding.
Oh,
We could take Quinny shopping.
yeah, shopping.
Matt, that's a good one, Matt. Anyway, he said because Malik was talking about we should get a collection together for Matt to stay at Felt Mansion
Yeah.
because Matt said he wouldn't stay unless they paid him somewhere, any haunted house.
So you guys pay him and he'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then the Hamilton house is for sale, actually, is what Stephanie said. My old roommate from Zealand lived in that house, too. That's weird. I mean, I wonder if he ever had any stories. Do you remember that roommate's name? You should find out. What up, Bray? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody for joining. That's and the reason here. Okay, for anybody that is just now joining, we talked about at the beginning of this lady that purchased the Elsa doll from Frozen. And she said when they purchased it about a few weeks later, I guess it was singing the song without pushing the button by itself. And
then in Spanish.
And then it said it would sing it in Spanish, but then there was no option for a Spanish version. So how in the hell was that happening? And they said that they threw the doll away because, it creeped them out. Well, ended up coming back and ended up in some, I don't know, what do you call it? Like
a trash bag?
No. Like a thing that you put at the end of your bed. When you open it up, put stuff in.
A trunk.
Trunk. Anyway, it ended up in a trunk in their house. And then they threw it away again and then went on a trip for 3 or 4 days, came back, and it was in their backyard. How creepy is that? Then they finally decided, you know what, let's get rid of this. So they mailed it to a friend of theirs in Minnesota, and it's till this day it still hasn't come back.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Stephanie says, oh wait, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, and she moved it really fast. I wonder why. She moved. Oh yeah. We asked her when she first moved in, but she hadn't had anything yet in the first few weeks. Maybe that's why she moved out so fast.
Yeah.
Maybe she had too much going on, and it was like, I don't think so. I'm out of here.
No.
But she bought it after we moved out and said if it's haunted, it's too bad because they bought it and then saw it back up for sale. Yeah. What are you guys staying at? Oh feature for sure. It's all you, bro. You earned it. Staring. What is who staring at? Message her, Matt. You should ask everyone I spoke to that lives there before us. Said it was horrible. I'll pass on the nightmares. What up, Jacob?
Hey, Jacob.
You know, and that's the other thing too. It's like, how do we, is everybody having the same situation? Same events, like crying at your door
So,
or
like,
lights flickering.
coincidentally, people have been just moving in and out of that house.
That's what it sounds like.
Wow.
Because, I mean, I don't know if you can give away the address of the house, but probably not. Let's not do that because then we'll be like making people go, let's go do an investigation. But, so we noticed stuff and found precious previous owners, and they said that little girl died there.
Oh.
Then other people after them said it was the worst time of their lives living there. They had it blessed. Hold on.
What?
Nothing worked. Wow, that's crazy. So
They had it blessed
and then, as she said, it didn't work.
and still.
So that sounds like it could be, like, how did the girl die? That's the other thing. Like, was it a horrible death? Was it accidental?
And did they use sage when they were blessing the house? Like Audrey's got sage.
Oh, I don't know. It was crying. It was saying Sophia, and she came downstairs asking what's wrong with Shani. Shani was next to me the whole time. Malik, black people never do well in these situations. Hey, there's a show called Ghost Brothers on Discovery Plus. That's a good show. I like it. But and that's the thing that would creep me out is if I heard somebody crying my name, and knowing, like, if it was a girl, I would be like, the only person that would be in the house that has a girl's voice would be either be Tracy or Adriana.
Yeah.
Now, I know none of them would have came to my door and started crying. So that would have creeped me out, regardless of how it was. That would have been a really weird situation. Let's see. Yep. So said she was naked. But yeah, I mean, it's a crazy thing to think about, of like when people, have these encounters with things they don't know, Hey, Uncle Mark, thanks for joining. Uncle Mark, you should give some of your stories of things that happened at your house, because I think a lot of things that happen at your house would make a good movie, actually, to be honest.
Uncle Mark, the White House in Kentucky, Uncle Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, his house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a lot of creepy things happen there. Mirrors broke, a table flipped over. My 2-year-old said someone hit him but in the ghost investigation, she said she was just playing with him. Oh, I mean, that's crazy.
No, what would be cool?
The whole table flipping.
What sounds cool? It kind of deals with the paranormal as a medium, speaking to a medium.
Yeah, that was. See, I would do that. I would try something like that too.
Yeah, I would try speaking to a medium just out of curiosity.
Yeah, for sure. My roommates were convinced that our house was haunted. I lived here for whatever. I lived here for 235 years and not noticed anything strange. That's a good one. But yeah, I mean, we've had things happen here, but it's more of like when they would leave, or one of us was here by ourselves, we would hear footsteps. But other than that, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Or where I've been in bed and I happen to glance, because I like to sleep with the door open to our bedroom. Like sometimes I see, or I think one of you guys going down the hall.
Yeah, no, I see that sometimes too. Oh, hold on. Jacob says, after my brother passed away, we had a period where stuff was being knocked off the counter. I know it was him messing with me. Could have been, things happen like that, because that's a lot of people do say that. Some family members do come back and they stick around and pretty much wait for them, to
wait for others to join.
Yeah, wait for every, family members. She said a mean man lived with her there now, and we got that pic of him I sent you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that picture. I was going to say similar joke. Sophia, do you have that pic? Tracy sounded like she scared herself. I think I might still have that pic. I'll have to look for it. Yo, when I die, I'm haunting everyone in this chat. I don't care.
Who said that?
Matt.
Oh, okay.
When I die, I'm haunting. I'm gonna haunt the Holland Museum.
Holland Museum.
I'm gonna haunt every building in Holland. Just kidding.
Just travel all throughout Holland.
Yeah, why not? No, actually, it's the whole ghost thing. There's people out there that don't believe in it. No, whatever. If you don't believe in it, that's your choice. But wait till it happens. Wait till they touch you in the balls. Paul. Who said that? Who wrote this script? I remember when I was married to Matt, and every morning I would wake up with this gross feeling. Oh.
What?
I thought you said something else right there. Hold on, I gotta reread that. Gross feeling, but went away when we got divorced. Stephanie Gleiber, I'll give you this one because that was funny. Oh, that was a good one. Mario was there during Prohibition and haunted some women voters. That's a good one. I like that one. That was good. I'm proud of you, Malik. That was a good one. But yeah, so it goes back to the whole question. Like, we know these. You can't all these stories that people have and all this proof, just like UFOs. I mean, all this proof that they exist, and you still don't believe.
House.
Huh?
My parents' house.
Tell them about the stairs.
Okay. At my parents,
That's good enough.
They have a two-story house, and you would hear people or someone walking up the stairs and back down the stairs. They were wooden stairs, so it was creaking. Every time you take a step, it creaks. So you'd hear creaking going up and then creaking coming down.
Yep. There was so many times that, it would sound like somebody was walking upstairs, and you would sit there and wait for them to come around the corner, and nobody was there. What up, David? Thanks for joining. Yeah, and that's happened to me a lot of times when we stayed there. Like I said, here we get only like things like at the corner of your eye or sounds, just typical things.
Oh, sounds of things dropping.
Oh, that's another. That's something that I've noticed the most. Is things getting knocked down or like stuff falling, and it happened to me literally like an hour ago. I was in the kitchen, and it sounded like, and I couldn't see it, but I heard it. I was facing the kitchen or the sink, and I heard something dropped, and it hit in the sink, and I never saw it. And I'm looking down, and I'm like, what the heck was that? I don't know what that was. What up, Stephanie? Oh, that's the other. Damn, we know 3 Stephanies then.
Oh, so there are 3.
Yeah. I would just say something. I
So
swallowed my
which
water.
okay, Pat's daughter is one of them.
We gotta tell Matt said we gotta tell him to stop it and go on get.
Get
No,
well,
go on get.
go on and get. Wait, who's the other two Stephanies? We got
Stephanie Morin, the one we kept seeing at Meyer every time we go to Myers.
the Hispanic lady.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then we got Zakia. Dang girl. Thanks for watching.
Zakia. Hi, Zakia.
We went to school with her. That's
I met her at our son's.
No, you didn't.
No, okay.
I think she lives in Florida.
Oh, okay.
She came for the high school reunion.
Oh, and Adrian's conference is virtual on the 7th.
Okay, we're not talking about that right now. But anyway,
Just thought of it.
ghosts are clumsy and like milk and cookies. Zakia and Malik are cousins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're family.
That's
Um,
cool.
So yeah, ghosts are clumsy and like milk and cookies. Keep telling yourself, Malik, so you don't get scared. But yeah, so ghosts like milk and cookies from what what Malik said.
We call that Santa.
Yeah, that's Santa's ghost. But
Milk and cookies.
yeah, definitely. And so there's a lot of stories out there that people share to throughout the years, passed down. What's the scariest thing that you heard when you were a kid that you thought could have been real? Being lost. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering what that was. But I actually the creepiest thing was when one time we went camping when we were kids, and it was a bunch of people. I don't even remember their names, but it was a bunch of people that that we were out painting houses.
Uh-huh.
And so they said, if you help us paint these houses, when we're done with them, then you can all go camping with us. In the middle of the night when everyone was sleeping. That's what creeps me the most, is stuff like that. Especially when they're kid ghosts. But
Yeah.
there was a thing that we were what, 10 or 11 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a story about a creature thing, and it was called Assengator.
Assengator?
Yeah. At the time, we thought it was real. But the more and more I thought about it, I was like, did I really get scared over the stupid lie?
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. Remember the hamburger helper guy?
What up, Jenna?
Remember the hamburger
Oh,
helper guy? The white
Tell you-
man? Yeah. It seemed so real. Every night it'd come out of the window, climb into my bedroom, hop up on the bed, and tickle me to death. And I'd be crying because it hurt so bad because I couldn't laugh no more because it went from tickle to pain. I would get up and go bang on my mom's door like, Mom, these hands are after me. I don't know if it was a dream or if it really happened, but when I was
gosh.
younger, it felt real.
That's funny.
It's
That
probably
makes
just
me laugh every time I hear it.
the hamburger helper man, stupid thing. Stupid hamburger helper guy.
Oh my gosh. I heard ghost sex before it was killing it. What?
What?
Or in Hamilton, the man in the bathroom. What about the man in the bathroom? That's what I want to know. What was that? What's that all about? Yes, Tracy had a dream that the hamburger helper hands were
At the
tickling
time, it didn't
her to
seem like a
death.
dream. It hurt so bad.
Oh man, that's a good one. That's one of those ones that you obviously remember because it was like
Because it seemed real
it's almost
at the time.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It seems so real because then you remember where you were where you were living when it happened.
And I know it was the stupid hamburger helper man. It looked just like it.
You sure it wasn't Mickey's hands? Mickey Mouse hands?
Oh, see? Oh, man. Yeah. Stupid hamburger helper.
Sophia says, I woke up on the couch and went to use the bathroom, and there was a tall black figure standing in the doorway. See, that's what they call the shadow ghosts. Which, from watching all these ghost shows for over the last 20 years, it's said that those are demons, and those aren't the ones you want to be messing with. I mean, because they, they're, the black shadow ghosts, so they want to hide. But when they do show themselves, it's just a shadow, black shadow. You would want to hear about the guy in the shower. I didn't say shower. Or get you to pay attention, yes. And it wasn't like it was something else. It was a complete figure. I could see it clearly. That actually happened to me at Terry and Joe's old house in Grand Junction. Yeah. Over by the Gingerman Raceway. Somebody bought the house and totally remodeled it, unfortunately. But
was it the house next to their White House?
What do you mean?
I remember when Terry and Joe, when we first met, we went to their house, a big white house out in the country.
That one. So I remember when I lived with them, I came downstairs to go to the bathroom. And as I'm coming back out, I'm walking towards to go to the living room to go back upstairs. But as I turned the corner, I totally felt like something was like coming at me. Mm-hmm. Like a black figure like was running towards me. And I remember that because I swear I thought I saw somebody. Like I could totally see like it was blocking part of the light coming from down the stairs from because there was a light in the hallway, and you could see where it was blocking the light. It was clear as day. Oh, and so my grandma died in May last year, and I was cleaning an apartment and oh yeah, you did show me that. And I take pics during and before and after, and I was looking through them the next day, and my grandma's reflection was in the pic. I'll see if I can. Oh, so that was a different thing then. I remember you showed me some video when you were cleaning. What is it, Freedom Village? And you guys can hear somebody like making noise, and the apartment was empty.
Oh, babe, I remember when you worked at the hotel, and I'd come visit you, and you'd tell me stories.
Oh yeah, that City Flats Hotel is haunted. City Flats Hotel is definitely haunted.
Yeah, it's a newer hotel.
Because I think there was a house there and it caught fire and somebody died inside. Back in the like 1970s or something like that. Yeah, if you have that pic, dang, I would like to see that. That'd be crazy. Sophia Herrera and he was mad and lunged at you, and then you woke up back on the couch. Yeah, it went towards me and I literally woke up back on the couch. It wasn't a dream. I literally got up and walked. That was the scariest thing I've ever had happen. Yeah, that would have been creepy because that's kind of like, what is it called? Sleep paralysis, because...
Yeah, I think that happened to you one time, I thought.
Yeah, that happened to me when we lived at Crown Point.
Yeah, tell them about that story, babe.
I'll tell it in a minute. Okay, I'll tell it now. No, I'll just say it quickly because I'm pretty sure I said this before, but because I remember me and Matt were living there, and
it was right before we met, right?
Really, Matt tried to call. Matt, you want to call the show? You can call the show if you want. I just had to get that logged in. We haven't had any callers lately, so we haven't had that logged in. She moved in with Matt after that. She couldn't keep living there. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's that time frame. Oh, Pat Fowler's watching.
Hey,
Good evening, Pat Fowler. Do you have any ghost stories you would like to share? Yeah, I've had Had sleep paralysis happen to me so many times that sucks. Oh, no problem, mijo. Anytime, mijo. Um, oh, my sleep paralysis story. So, me and Matt were living at Crown Point, and Matt leaves for work. I remember that because my door was open, and I remember him walking past saying, "All right, I'm going to work. See you later." So, it was my day off, so I thought to myself, I'm going to fall asleep watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because that's the things that I did. But I remember falling asleep and, waking up, and I remember I could see my door because my bed was facing like where I could look towards my door, and my TV was over here, and I remember like something like hitting the bed, like it was getting my attention, like it hit it with its leg or something, and all of a sudden I like looked down, and it was like a lady, a white, pale ass lady, black hair. I'm not even kidding. I'm not joking when I say this. It was freaking creepy. I'm not making this up at all. She had black hair, like covering her face, and her nails were like black old nails. Like it looked like she had nail polish on, but I don't know, it was weird. But and then she started like getting up and crawling towards me. Like, but the thing that I remember is, mijo, you've got to stop being a mijo on your mijo show. Mijo ghosts are fake, mijo. The kukui isn't real. Or the kukui isn't real, mijo. Whatever. Anyway, so I remember looking down, she started crawling towards me, so I was like, I'm sleeping like this, or like laying like this, and I could see her, like, almost like she was floating towards me. And it was almost like like she was holding me down and stuff like that. And I couldn't move. She got this close to my face. And it was just creepy.
Were you awake at that point?
The blue house? I don't think we did.
Babe, were you awake at that point?
Yeah, I remember seeing it all. It was weird.
But how'd it go away? What'd you say?
I was going to use my mouse to move that up. Hold on one second. They said sleep paralysis is demons messing with you. Yeah, well, this was definitely a demon. Oh, for sure. Because I don't know, it just all of a sudden just stopped. Like I remember like it was there, and all of a sudden it went and it would disappear. And even made that droop noise. I'm just kidding.
Well, angels protect us.
Right. But I don't think it did. I don't think we had anything at that blue house we lived in when we were kids. Sophia says, I've had shadow man coming towards me and goes over top of me and can't move, and all I can do is breathe really fast and my heart is racing. See, that was the other thing. Is that's what was happening to me too. It felt like it was holding me down, and I'm stuck like this. Like I want to move, but I'm like I can't move my hands, and that's the only thing I kept thinking was I can't move my arms. And chupacabra. Hold on. Oh, Pat says.
What?
Pat says, we had an elderly lady spirit trigger our security camera at 2 a.m. on Christmas morning one year, and we caught it in the camera. My Native American friend said she was probably looking for a relative. She was floating around by my bedroom window and then faded off. That's creepy.
Yeah.
That would have been creepy to see on camera. I see in our house now. I mean, I see like orbs type stuff, but not like actual figures. I have seen at the bottom of these stairs right here, because we have our basement stairs.
Yeah.
I have seen stuff speed past in our basement. Okay, I'll check that. Oh, where's my other phone? Oh, let me check that picture out real quick. I want to see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Now, can I see too?
man, that is creepy. And that does look like her. Holy crap, that is a good one.
Let me see.
Okay,
Who's, what?
so here's the grandma.
Who's grandma?
So Stephanie's mom, grandma's mom, Stephanie's mom's mom.
Okay, so her grandma.
I think, was that your dad's mom or your mom's mom? Tracy, back up.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, so this is the grandma, and that's the. You see that where it's circled?
Yeah. That's supposed to be her?
How do you not see that?
I can't. Here, let me see your phone.
Yeah, that is creepy. Mom's mom.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. Is it shit?
You can see the hair and everything.
It's like a silhouette. Or...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, that is creepy. But yeah, that's the only time that I really had a
Man, I think
situation like that. I guess you
I
could say.
think there's spirits or ghosts in hospitals too.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, I'll take that back. When I lived in California, I did a job where I was picking up dead people. Excuse me, deceased. And I had picked up this one lady at a hospital. She had obviously passed away. And like maybe a couple of days later, that lady was in my dreams. Like she was saying, like, thanks for helping me and blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember. But I remember seeing her. Yeah. I remember that in my dreams. I remember that lady. And that was the only time that I saw her. She came like a couple of days after I, picked up her body and took her to the funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
And because that was my job, I would go to car accident scenes, homicides, things like that.
You were the people that comes after the accident?
Well, after the police did the investigations and stuff like that.
The last person to show up?
Mhm. So basically, I took the body to either a morgue where they would do an autopsy, or take her to them to a funeral home, whatever the family requested.
Yeah.
But
I hope you got paid well for that.
no, I didn't. What up, Aunt Atlanta? Thanks for watching.
Hey, Thea and Elena.
We're talking about Gukuis and
Yeah.
paranormal.
Ben's trying to scare me again, Thea.
Whatever. You're already scared anyways when you look in the mirror. Because you're a ghost.
No, I'm your wife.
I thought you're not a ghost?
Oh.
Just kidding. No, but I remember a lot of those because I remember this one time, and it kind of caught me off guard because it wasn't expecting it. But I remember going to this morgue, and it was like it was in a basement of an old frick. It was one of those buildings where you're like, oh, that's got to be haunted.
Like, I'm not going in there.
But I went downstairs into the main, where their main office was, and the guy said, "Oh, well, can you take that body to that second room down the hall?" So I was like, "Okay." So I, reel it down there on the gurney and everything, and he said, "Just leave it there. I'll take it off and put it on the table." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I'm walking past this one door, and as I look in, it was a lady cut open, looking this way towards the freaking door.
What? That would freak me out.
I know, and I saw it. I was like, oh, damn. I wasn't ready for that.
Oh my goodness.
I was like,
And their eyes were open.
her eyes were open.
Wow.
And it was creepy as hell.
That
when
is so freaking creepy. I'm going to say creaky.
Yeah, that basement on Central was creepy. I don't know how Matt actually slept down there. I don't understand that one. I would have been like, yeah, you can have that room. I'm not going to fight you for that room.
Right on.
We had a creepy ass basement when we were kids, and Matt decided that it would be a good idea, a smart ass idea, to have his room downstairs.
Wow.
No, I wouldn't do that. Uncle Mark, he said, I hear and see all sorts of things, but I don't get scared. I'm a man.
Oh, really?
I don't get scared either. I mean,
No, it
I
just gets off.
I don't welcome this, situations, but it doesn't scare me. Like it'd be like, oh damn. But I don't get scared either. What was the house number again? I think I saw recently someone commit suicide. Our house on Central? Oh, we miss you too, Aunt Elena. Elena, we'll see you tomorrow. If you guys are still coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matt will get scared if it's a spider for sure. Definitely. Oh, we got 3 minutes left. I didn't realize it was going to be 9 o'clock already. Yeah, so if you're talking about Central, it was 451 Central. But I don't think it was that house because it's the same people that still own it. The Luna family still own it. Tracy, you're still close to the camera.
Oops. Sorry.
Nobody wants to look at your nose.
Okay.
Don't move that. You're messing up the view.
Well, I don't. I'm trying
Well, quit
to.
leaning forward. You're messing up the background. You're making it look like there's no wall behind you.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to fake that there is a brick wall behind you, babe. Come on. Don't ruin the effect. I don't pay attention when I see or hear stuff anymore. I learned in Hamilton, when you pay attention to it, things get worse fast. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's what my dad tells me. He's like,
That's true.
if you see a ghost or something, just ignore it.
No, I'm taking pictures. Then I will ignore it. As long as I can get it on camera, then I'll be fine.
But yeah, my dad said, because one time him and his buddies, because he was in the army, they went into a house or a castle, and this big puff of white smoke just came and went right through them. That's when he said
See,
he saw his
that's what I
first
would have
ghost.
asked him. I was like, if that happened, then did you feel anything go through you?
Yeah, I should ask him that.
Yeah, Matt said he doesn't like spiders. Now, spiders,
Right.
I'm the one that is,
You take care of the spiders.
I'll take them outside and let them loose.
Mm-hmm.
I'll catch them, throw them outside.
But if you kill it, it rains.
Yeah, that's what Grandma says.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't, spiders don't bother me. I just don't want them on me. If I, because in the basement, in the laundry room next to us, I caught a big ass spider in there. It was freaking huge. It was like, it looked like my hand on the wall.
Damn.
And
What?
I
Here?
smacked, yeah, in there. It was,
In the laundry room?
it was late last year.
And it was how big?
It was a big wolf spider.
I mean,
It was
how
literally
big?
like this big on the wall
What?
with the legs and all.
I would have.
I'll show you the picture. I took a picture of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Liam just walked up to my computer screen and started waving at you guys. Oh, hi.
Hey, Liam.
What up, Liam?
Yeah.
Why did that say that twice? Oh. He said, they can't see you, dude. Well, if you would have called, we could have seen him.
Yeah, call
No.
so we can see him on the screen.
We're already done anyways. He can call on the next show. But starting next Monday, now that we're talking about that, next week, The show's only going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are the most popular days that I've noticed that people watch. So we'll just do that for a while. And then later down the road, we'll add the other 2 days back on. But we do appreciate you guys all joining and conversating.
Thank you.
The paranormal is anything, that's unexplainable. So I know a lot of people like talking about stuff like that. So we do appreciate you joining and talking and having fun. So we want to thank you, and we want everybody to be safe out there. I know there's a storm starting through. Be safe out there, drive safe, and all that good stuff. So thanks for joining.
Much
You guys have a
love.
good night.
Much love.
Appreciate
Good night, and
everything.
Be safe out there.
Tracy's talking while I'm saying something. I'm just joking. I'm kidding.
Be safe out there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And have to be extra safe coming back home, too.
Yes. She's not watching, no. Just kidding.
I know,
She's at work. But anyway, all right. Everybody have a good night. We love you guys, and you take care.